first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jackson on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to Alvin Kamara.
23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. 16 yards, a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Chargers' 33-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 27. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
The 22-yard line.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Going on the ground with Eckler. Now he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Justin Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now. The deep ball. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
They got his man complete. The try. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Oh, nice move. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Herbert off of play action. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
It leads to
those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Herbert throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Kamara off the draw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30.
4 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground. And they'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's some rush coming, and he's taken down. Uchenna and Winsu got the sack there. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, If you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Eckler. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At their 48-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
That ties the game at 10.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. And this will make it into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Herbert has thrown interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. He's at the 50. The 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already nearly in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chargers 10.
It's Eckler again. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
That's a game.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Will find Boyd, his tight end. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Chargers.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
On for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Actually able to punch this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Yards on that one and a Raven first.
A gain of 16 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there. They just ran him down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
In fact, will throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go through this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Herbert now to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. They'll be incomplete. 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Ravens.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.